Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here. So I had the opportunity to spend some time with both the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 and the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5. And let me say, both beautiful looking devices, but not really the biggest of upgrades if we're comparing them to last year's models. But let's go and talk about it, starting with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. So just at a straight glance, one would probably think like, hey, that's a Galaxy Z Fold 4, heck, maybe even a Z Fold 3, because yes, it does pretty much look exactly the same as the Z Fold 4 unless you take a real closer look at it. Some of the noticeable differences, just picking it up and holding it in my hand, that it is a bit lighter compared to the Z Fold 4, also a bit thinner because the hinge is now a bit thinner as well, making that whole entire phone just a little bit thinner than the Z Fold 4. And it also closes pretty much completely flat now, which is nice because you don't have that little gap, in between that inside display to allow maybe sand or dust to get in there. Now that it pretty much closes completely flat, it could prevent dust from getting in there and, messing up that inside display. Another noticeable difference is with the camera module in the back. It's just the camera lenses protrude out just a little bit more than with the Galaxy Z Fold 4. With the Z Fold 4, they're a little bit more flush. The lenses are a little bit more flush with that camera module in the back. But with the Z Fold 5, like I said, they pop out just a little bit more. And another small noticeable difference is they move the flash from the bottom of the lenses to the top right. And that is about it. But overall, still a beautiful looking device. Feels nice and sleek in the hand. I do wish that front display that this year they would have went just a little bit wider. They're still keeping that real narrow display, which is nice for one-handed usage if you're going side to side, but if you're trying to reach up to the top, then you'll probably have to bring that second hand to, reach what you need to reach up there. So it would have been nice if they made it just a little bit wider. But of course, when we open it up, we do get that bigger display. Still has that under display camera inside that inside display, and honestly still not the best when it comes to taking photos or video. I would really just use it for video conference calls if you do plan on using that camera for anything at all. And then not really the biggest change when it comes to that inside crease. I know that was going to be a big question for a lot of people. Well, is that inside crease going to get better? Is it going to go away? Well, no, it's still there. Maybe it's improved a little bit, but honestly, you can still see it. It's still there, but it's like anything, like the previous Z Fold 4, Z Fold 3, Z Fold 2. Once you start using the device, it pretty much goes away. You don't even notice it's there anymore because, you're doing other things on your phone. And it's pretty much to be expected because, if a phone's going to be closed like this, it's expected for some kind of crease to be right there in the middle. But overall, beautiful inside looking display as always, nice and bright. Even that front display still looking beautiful, nice and bright, super smooth, 120 hertz displays on both the inside and the outside. With the Z Fold 5, we are getting that newer Snapdragon chipset as well that we have with the Galaxy S23 Ultra, which is going to have this device performing like a boss, and also improved battery just a little bit more than what we had on the Z Fold 4. So we will be getting a bit better battery life as well, because I'll tell you, with that chipset in the Galaxy S23 Ultra, battery life lasts me an entire day. I don't have to worry about battery life on my S23 Ultra. But that's pretty much it. Overall, it's still a good phone. I would say if you have the Z Fold 4, maybe you would want to wait until the Z Fold 6 to upgrade. And unless you're like me, you just want the latest and greatest. You don't care, how big or how small the upgrade is. You just want to upgrade to the latest device, then hey, go for it. But if not, I would say if you have a Z Fold 3, a Z Fold 2, or maybe you have a Galaxy S device or any other device that's not a foldable, and you do want to jump into the foldable game, then the Z Fold 5 would be the best one to go with when it comes to the Samsung foldables, because that is going to be better than, of course, the Z Fold 4, 3, and 2, and even the 1. But I will have a special link down in the description below. Samsung is having some crazy good trade-in deals right now. I got $1,000 off of mine, plus you can get an extra $50 off with my special link down in the description below that they are not offering on the Samsung website itself. My link in general will give you that extra $50 off. And then if you're a student, you can stack more discounts on top of that. So y'all let me know what you think about it down in the comment sections below. But like I said, overall, still a beautiful looking device, still performing smooth. I did get a chance to check out the cameras as well. The main lens, the ultra wide angle lens, and the telephoto lens. And the cameras seem they still seem pretty good. It's just like last year's Galaxy Z Fold 4. The cameras were pretty good. They're not the best that Samsung has to offer, but they're good. They're gonna get the job done. And you got that front-facing selfie camera as well. Does a pretty good job. I also tested out some 4K 30 video just around the Samsung Experience Store there. It seems smooth. I use the main lens and the telephoto lens, the ultra wide lens, and this is just a little sample right here that you guys are seeing right now. So y'all can let me know what you think down in the description below. But that is it when it comes to the Galaxy Z Fold 5. Just my quick thoughts. Now, when it comes to the Galaxy Z Flip 5, now this is a device that had a bit more change compared to last year's model. I mean, you can already tell right off the bat, we got that bigger display on the outside when the phone is closed, which is nice because it is going to allow you to use bigger widgets, but you can also do more on that outside display, especially if you're using it to take a photo using the main cameras, which is what you want to do. And it's the same thing with the Galaxy Z Fold 5. You can use that outer display to take photos with the main lenses. That way you get a better photo when taking selfies. You always want to be able to use the main lenses as much as possible. And the outside display on the Z Fold 5 allows you to do that. Well, the same thing with the Galaxy Z Flip 5. Now that we have that bigger display, it's going to be a lot easier to see yourself when taking selfies, or especially if you're taking, you know, a group selfie. It's just the bigger display on the outside is just nice. It's smooth. It allows you to do lots of things on there. You can even watch YouTube videos on there if you want to, but it's when you open it up to where things start seeming more familiar, just like with the Galaxy Z Flip 4. Pretty much the same inside a display. Same thing with the crease as the Z Fold 5. It does seem a little bit better, but I mean, it's still there. You can still see it. Now the hinge is actually pretty strong as well, and it pretty much holds itself at any degree, unless like you're almost all the way open, then it will open flat out. But feels good in the hand. Does feel nice and slim, nice and compact. I mean, you can pretty much fit it anywhere. It's not going to get in the way in your pocket, purse, bag, wherever you plan on putting it. Very nice device. Still coming with that newest Snapdragon Gen 2 processor as well. And both actually kind of put on like a steroid. You know, they're customized for Galaxy devices compared to other devices that have that same chipset. So they're gonna run just a little bit better. So yes, Galaxy Z Flip 5, running smooth. We get that 120 hertz on the inside as well. No, that outside display, I don't believe it's 120 hertz. It didn't seem like it. This was just a quick hands-on look that I had with these devices. Of course, I'm gonna be getting both in-house here to do full reviews on. I'll give my full thoughts at that time. We're gonna be doing tons of camera tests, video tests, gaming tests, battery performance tests. So I'm gonna have tons of videos coming with both of these devices. Like I said, I'll have my special link down in the description below in case you do wanna take advantage of that extra $50 off deal. And then also their, you know, good trading deals that they have to offer as well. You can get up to $1,000 off. With my Z Flip 5, I believe I got it for around $198 with that $1,000 off. And then plus with my special link, you can get an extra $50 off. And like I said, if you're a student, you can get even more off. But y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comment sections below. And I did forget to mention, I also tested out the cameras with the Z Flip 5 when it comes to the main lens and the secondary lens on the outside as well, and both performing great, at least in my opinion. They're gonna get the job done. Same thing when it comes to video. Recording at 4K 30 frames per second video seemed nice and smooth using both lenses. But I don't know, y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comment sections below. This was just a quick little sample that I took around the Samsung Experience Store. Now, if you do have the Galaxy Z Flip 4 and you do want to upgrade to the Galaxy Z Flip 5, I would say that is a worthy upgrade, only because of that bigger, you know, outside display, and then you're getting the newer chipset as well. But if you have any other Z Flip devices before that, then yeah, I still think it is worth the upgrade. It's not like with the Galaxy Z Fold 4 and the Z Fold 5 where, you know, it might not be worth it to upgrade unless you want the latest and greatest. It's a bit more worth it going from the Z Flip 4 to the Z Flip 5, at least in my opinion. But y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comment sections below. Thank you so very much for watching. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thanks so much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.